What's up, you guys? It's your boy Jerome, and I'm here today with the Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 2 Reunion Part 1. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and just jump right into the reunion. So we jump into things. We talk about the drama between Jesse and Amara, and JoJo is on stage, and I'm like, why the fuck is JoJo here? JoJo can go the fuck away. So, she says that she didn't expect for things to go left between Jesse and Amara, and that Jesse threw the drink. And, she threw the drink, and Jesse was like, bitch, the reason I threw the drink is because I called you Joanna, and you got mad at it. And I'm like, that's the reason she got mad? Like, no, scrap. That's the reason JoJo threw the drink at Jesse. Like, you threw a drink at this girl because she called you by your government name. Get the fuck out of here. And then Amara tells, Nina asked the question, like, what happened with, Jesse's ex? And Amara, if you guys watched The Breakfast Club, Amara went into detail about what happened. She went into detail about a lot of stuff at The Breakfast Club. But the whole thing was she was doing this Sister Talk Live with some business partners. And, Jesse was there and her dude was there. And they asked the question of, would you forgive your significant other if they, I think, cheated on you or something like that? I forgot what it was, but they asked the question, and Jesse's like, that's not true. And Amara, feels like Jesse should be the bigger person. And then, they go back and forth with each other. And then, Amara was like, Jesse said that, was talking shit about her mama because her mama flips empanadas, whereas Jesse's mama is a nurse. I don't know if she's an RN, an LVN, whatever. I don't know what her mama is. I don't really care. But she should have never said nothing about the girl's mama. Period, point, fucking blank. That's just how I feel about it. And I'm gonna move on because I'm just trying to get this shit done and go to bed because I'm tired. So this week's review and next week's review for Atlanta and the reunion part 2, they might be a little bit lackluster and dull just because I am so fucking tired, because this shit was 3 hours long. Like, what the fuck? So I'm just gonna move on. So next I'm gonna encompass this shit together. So we move over to the Julian stuff, and Julian is on stage. So Julian is talking about this talk show, girl talk that Amara has, and it's like, how can he steal an idea of a talk show that I think all of us YouTubers have said it's not original, so it's not something that you can steal. It's not something that you can copyright. It's not something that you can patent because it's not something that's fucking original. The fuck? And Amara says, I was doing it before. I was just doing it on Instagram, and then once a network got in, a big major network got involved with it, then I stopped doing it because the network got involved with it. Where we at now? So then, Nina asked, everybody who is under Julian's management, how they feel about it. Pooch, she had her feelings about it. She felt like she was put on the back burner. And I was so here for what Shay said. Like, give him something to work with. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, give him something to work with. And then, Trina says that she and Julian are kind of estranged at this point. And then Bobby decides that he wants to chime in for no fucking reason, being extra. And then he wants to call Julian homophobic. And I'm like, he's not... just because a guy don't like you does not mean that he's homophobic. It could mean he just don't like your personality. You're extra. You're messy. You're over the top. That could be why he don't like you. And then he actually told Bobby why he don't like him. So then Bobby, he tried to get into it with Julian. And Trina's like, hold on, Bobby, chill out. I've been working with him for years. He's been around my teammates, and some of my team members are gay, and he ain't never had an issue with it, so he is not homophobic, so chill out with that. And then Bobby wants to ask him once again, why does he not like him? And he was like, but I've already told you. And then Tip said the same thing, like, he just told you. And then Bobby and Tip start to get into it, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is stupid. So then Nina brings up Jesse's non-existent career. And, Julian says that he told people, like, I don't fuck with her, and he says, I don't fuck with her, and if they do, and that was it. So she says she's under new management and she is good. You should be good enough to leave that fucking music career alone, is what you should be. So then we talk about Trina and Bobby, and the whole thing is Trina was never gonna sign Bobby. Let's be honest with each other. And she just like she wanted Bobby to learn about the business, and she did do the feature with him. And you know, Bobby says now that he does see Trina's point of view, and they are working on the visuals for their their song that they did together. So, you know, we talk about Tip, Tip playing the fence between Bobby and Trina, but she was just trying to diffuse the situation between those two, and some fucking diffusion she did with that one, but whatever. All right, so next we move over to the Pretty Ricky thing. So Pleasure P says that right now they are all good in the group. But he says that when it comes down to the group, they call him the diva of the group. Well, my nigga, you are a bit of a diva. And, you know, the reason why he does his side stuff is because sometimes with the group, everybody don't show up. And, you know, Nina was like, well, who are you referring to? And he said, hell, who's not here? Well, that would be Slickum. Slickum is not there. But there's also someone else that is not there. And that would be, the psycho daddy. And, you know, Nina was like, well, why is he not here? And, you know, they say, well, you know, he feels like people are calling him a deadbeat and whatnot. And she was like, but he said on camera that he despises you. And then, you know, this is where Pleasure P, Winnie the Pooh and Spectacular defend him. Talking about he a street nigga. And I'm just like, and then they talking about, you know, well, he put the house up and we never made any money from it. But, you know, when you put a mortgage out on the house, I'm like, but still, y'all with a talent. Like, y'all didn't make not one dime from that shit that y'all did. The fuck? Even everybody in the cast was like, man, y'all should have got something from it. Like, the fuck? Oh, God. And then they start talking about, the business that Spectacular has and how they feel like they should get something. And, you know, Shade said something that I definitely agree with. Shade said a lot of stuff in this reunion that I definitely agree with, and that's surprising. She says, since, you know, Spectacular was the one who created everything with the Pretty Ricky brand, I don't feel like he should get him 50-50, but he can at least get him 10%. And because he did all of the legwork and they didn't do nothing. So just give them something because they are a part of the group. I'm tired, but we gonna push through it because we almost finished, but moving on. Okay, and then next we discuss Chaotic and his case. Chaotic says that at first he had 8 charges, but now they've gotten down to 6 charges. He says he's going to go after, you know, the police department. Good luck with that one. And, you know, Nina asked him how it's therapy for him. He says it's good to talk to someone that knows about, you know, PTSD and whatnot, instead of just talking to his homies who gonna say, hey, you know, smoke this blunt, take this drink, let's go to the strip club, let's get some booty, let's get some ass in your face, let's get some titties in your face. So it's good for him to have someone that he can talk to that understands what he might be going through. And then we discussed the cook-off and, you know, if Trick is going to give him the feature. Trick says, you know, yeah, just give me the beat. And if I like the beat, we'll do it. So then Nina asked the question of, was Trick upset about Joy and Chaotic going on a date? He says, nah, you know, I don't think Chaotic want that smoke. And she was like, wait a minute, the smoke with you? He's like, no, the smoke with Joy. So then, you know, Joy and Trick, they start to argue. Joy is talking about a woman that Trick moved into their house with her family. Trick is talking about, you know, Joy and whatever men she's dating. And Joy is like, you know what? I've already sent you the divorce papers, so just sign them and let's be done. I feel bad for they fucking lawyers because that is going to be a hell of a case. But they're going to make... Never mind. I was going to say they're going to make some money, but never mind. Never mind. We almost done. And we going to move on. All right. So next we see Helga. Good God, her lips look horrible. Her lips look like what Kim Zolciak's lips look like. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I wasn't really listening to what she was saying. I was tuning out. But some of the cast members were trying to justify the fact of her saying nigga, talking about, you know, she grew up in the neighborhoods and stuff where it was, you know, people saying it. I don't give a flat fuck. I don't give a flying flat fuck. I don't give a damn. I don't give a shit. Like, she's not black. And then she's still trying to talk about how people are fair skinned. Unless your mama and your daddy are both, unless your mama is black and your daddy is Hispanic, bitch, you're not black. Like, stop saying it. Like, let's talk about, let's look at Married to Medicine Los Angeles, Dr. Britton and Jasmine. They are black because Jasmine's mom is black and so is Britton's mom. So those are black women. But you, my dear, you ain't black. Gosh, you get on my fucking nerves. So then we asked Amara why come, she didn't stick up for what's her name? Veronica. And I'm with Amara like, shit, bitch, we weren't friends, we weren't cool, so when am I gonna make a special video for you for the fuck? And if Bobby did not shut the fuck up, Bobby was getting on my nerves talking about, she was just doing this for us, doing this for this and doing this for that. I'm like, Bobby, shut the fuck up. And then Trick sounded so fucking ignorant talking about, Amara should have resonated with her because she a Spanish chick. But when people see her, they don't see the Spanish girl because she's darker. They see the black girl. But then, Veronica speaks better English than Amara. And I'm like, Trick, you sound so fucking stupid. You mad because this girl didn't want to date you, number one. But you talking about Amara don't speak good English. Amara has a thick accent. So that's why it sounds like she don't speak good English. She speaks perfect English. It's just her accent is really, really thick. But you can still understand what she's saying. I just really thought that was so stupid. And then Veronica says she feels like Amara lacks integrity. I'm like, really? You want to talk? Okay, so I guess I'm going to include this last thing that happened in the episode. We talked about the TNT album, which will never fucking happen. And so I guess they were supposed to do 4 songs a piece and then come together to do some more songs. So Trina did her 4 songs and Trick says, I've done mine. And, Trina says, it's a wrap. And then they start to argue with one another. And, Trick is like, when it comes to Trina songs, they're pretty songs. What our fans want is the ratchet Trina. And, Trina was just screaming and talking fast and whatnot. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, my God. So that is pretty much it for the reunion part 1. Next week we got Love and Hip Hop Atlanta 2-hour premiere, and then we have part 2 of the reunion of Miami. So like the video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later. I'm going to edit these videos and I'm gonna upload them, and then I'm taking my black ass straight to bed. Peace, y'all.